How y'all doing out there in La La Land? Hope everyone's doing well. It's Saturday. I think it's December 28th. Like 3 more days. The New Year. How you guys doing out there? Hope you're doing better than me. I didn't work out today. Taking the next 3 days off. I'll be back in the gym on Monday. I feel good though. I got a little bit. A little bit under the weather. I shouldn't say sick. I don't feel sick, but yeah, I feel a little sick. Headaches, joint pain. Oh man, I guess that's the age of getting old, y'all. Be 54 January 11th. So yeah, you're getting there, old man. So anyway, I've been scrolling online and looking at stuff. You didn't see the video yet, or maybe you have. I put a video out that I'm gonna start to read physical books a little bit more. Right, I'm gonna get off my phone. You know, I got this book thing on my phone where I can read the books on my phone, and I'm gonna start reading physical books. This is my first book, y'all, so it's cool. Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. I read this about 3, 4, maybe 5, 6 years ago, and I wasn't as smart as, of course, we get smart as we get older, right? I wasn't as smart with money. I definitely wasn't as smart as I am now with saving money, and my dollar deliberately goes to certain things and not just spending it to spend it. And so this book didn't really make sense to me. It made sense, but I didn't understand it. Now I think I got with all the stuff I've learned and the stuff that I'm doing in my life. I am gonna reread it. Actually, right now I'm in the introduction. So, Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. Y'all know about Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I read that, and then I found this one. It's called Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. And Napoleon Hill also, I found out he was doing a book just for black folks, but he had died, and so this author, Dennis Kimbro, took it over kinda and expanded on it and put his own to it. It's a good book. I read it. I gave it to my kids a couple of years back. And another book I'm reading also, made 100 movies in Hollywood and never lost a dime by Roger Corman. And some of you guys know, and some of you guys might not know. I worked for Roger. Super cool guy. I did my first film with him. It's called Rage and Discipline. And he was executive producer, and I was associate producer, and I starred in it. And I went on to do 3 movies for him, all in the Philippines. So I got to travel, and I got to see how indie filmmaking is really made. And Roger Corman is the king of indie filmmakers. The king of indie filmmaking and filmmakers. Like, they all know Roger. Super cool, man. Like, man, he died, I believe, this year or last year. But you know, I learned so much about Roger. Plus, reading his book really helped me, because now I'm seeing how he did it. Of course, I worked with him. I saw how he took a little bit of money and made things look bigger. And after I read this book also, when I wanted to start getting into producing. I saw it online somewhere, and someone's like recommending, and I got all these other books on producing, but he's like the godfather of indie film. And after reading this book, it helped me. It clicked. Everything clicked for me. How he did it, and this is one of the reasons. Another reason is this acting teacher told me I wasn't that good. I said, "F you, I'm going to start producing my own films," and that made me really not want to be with agents. I stopped looking for agents and started focusing on my own production company called Super Media. So I'm gonna read this book next. After, I'm gonna read this book after. Oh, you wanna see something crazy? I read for the Black Panther, the first one, right? And these are the slides for the Black Panther. Now, I didn't know it was for the it said Marvel, but it didn't say the Black Panther, so no one knew what it was. I didn't know what it was, so I remember this is something I keep as a souvenir. And I got one thing also that I have as a souvenir by Roger. Hold on. This right here is one of my prized possessions as a filmmaker. See, Concord Horizon Corp. This was in 2003. To whom it may concern, I'm writing this letter to give my highest possible recommendations of a new, exciting, and exceptional, talented young actor, Joe Suba, who recently acted for me in an urban film crime drama called Rage and Discipline. Ba 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 ba. And see, here's his name, Roger. Can you see that? Roger Corman. So this is what I keep this on my wall, and I always walk by it. It's one of my prized possessions as an actor. You know, because he believed in me, and then he kept, you know, plus the director, but Brian directed this, and then my buddy Brian, then he directed the second movie, but then they kept me on with a new director for the part 2, and then for the third film, they did 3 films out in the Philippines. You know, he didn't have to take me. Roger was like, okay, yeah, give Joe the job. So I went back out to the Philippines and shot 3 movies. And then from those 3 movies, I met my buddy Bo. He got me to do his movie, and then he got me for another movie. So actually I did 5 movies in the Philippines. That's why I'm so known out there. A lot of people know me in the Philippines, and one of the things I want to do is do my own project in the Philippines, which I will, with the will of God, of course. Hold on, let me put this back on the wall. Yeah, so that's what that's one of the things I want to do, is do a film in the Philippines. Now people ask me, you know, when, you know, people don't know I got because my film company is not that big. I've only done one movie that's out. It's called Shadows. You can check it out on Amazon. I produced the whole film, even though it was kind of the paperwork wasn't right for me, so I got shafted in that project. But the thing about it is I know I could do it. See, sometimes we take a hit, and once you take a hit, you can you learn from the hits. You don't fall down and give up. Then I went on to do another project called Crossroads that's not out yet, but I have it. And now I just did another project called Crypto, and I have that, and I own both of those. I'm part ownership in Crypto, but Crossroads I own. And I'm getting ready to go off to do other projects too that I'm working on right now. Yeah, so that it is called, my media company is called Suba Media. You can check it out, subamedia.com. I'll put it over here somewhere. Check it out. Tell me what y'all think. If you get a chance to look at it, it's a website. Just check it out. You know, some of the stuff that I've done in reference to producing, not acting. I'm trying to just move straight into producing. That's what I really want to do. But you know, I get a chance to act, I'll act. One thing I did move away from, I think I was saying it earlier, I moved away from looking for an agent. I don't even care for an agent right now, or a manager, because I'm doing my own thing and I own my own thing. So if anything, they'll make money off me. And I'm not really in a position or want to put anyone in a position to make money off me. Just because of my past experiences and working with people, and what it is, when you generally nice, people take advantage of that. So all you guys out there in the film world, you could do stuff, right? You could do free stuff. Make sure your paper's right. So when your paperwork is right, that means you always have access to things. You know, that's what I've learned by working with friends and working with non-friends. Like right now, I'm helping out a buddy do his movie. We're supposed to start shooting in January. Now, I'm executive producer, one executive producer. That means I put up money and I own a percentage of the project. Now, my whole thing is to distribute the project myself under my company, Suba Media. So that has to be in the contract. And that's pretty much it. That because I'm doing the executive producer, meaning that I'm also finding locations, helping find the right actors for certain roles. And it's a joint venture thing we're doing, but also for me, it's a business. So once you take yourself seriously, it's very difficult for you not to take yourself seriously. It's only other people who won't take you seriously. People don't take me seriously until they see my work. Then when they say, oh, this guy's real, then they kind of back off, because then they got to deal with me. And they don't really want to deal with people who know their business. Like a friend of mine tried to hook me up with this production company. So I looked them up. I'm like, they don't even have a website. What I'm going to do with them? Like, I can't take them seriously. Like, your website is a calling card. Actors, You should have a website. My website is always at the end of every video, joesuper.com. But if you're doing some production, you're doing some type of management, you should have a website. Like, that's your calling card. You know, I've had a website almost all my business career. It didn't look that good. It's gotten better as it's going along. But it's nothing to do a website now, $60, $70, $80. You know, but yeah, I moved away from the producer. I moved away from that, looking for an agent. Now what I do is I take small end jobs, you know, like dead end jobs. I save my money and I go produce my own films. So I learned how to produce these movies by being on Corman films and watching other people do it. And I just developed a way of doing these independent films for very small money. And also helps with the writer. Like my buddy Brian writes most of my stuff, so he kind of knows the ins and outs of indie filmmaking. Like he won't write a chase scene down on 125th Street. He'll write a car scene under the bridge and two people talking, or maybe somebody gets hurt. That's simple to do. Right? Guys want to make these big scripts and you guys don't even have the money to do it or to know how to do it. They're just writing big things. And that can help it can hurt your project. Unless you got an asshole full of money. See, I don't come for money. Right? I don't have people with connections. I don't have nobody who's going to give me $50,000, $60,000. So I got to save that money. Meaning that I do very small films and make them look bigger. And then I put them out into the universe and people watch it and then I get paid off residuals. And I take that little money I make with the job that I have and I go off and do another film and another film and another film. You know, I just worked with some kids from NYU, if y'all seen the video. Really good, really talented kids, and I really like being around them. I gave one of them a script, the director a script, that I think, if she reads it, I think she'll find it doable, you know what I mean? So hopefully she'll want to do it. Then I have another thing I want to do with another friend of mine. That was the DP, like a action type of thing, small action film, upstate. I'll be going upstate soon to look at some locations and stuff. So I don't want to bore you guys. That's all, you know, just getting back on my health. That's my New Year's. I don't have a New Year's resolution. That's what I'm doing into the New Year's since I've been doing for the last 7 or 8 or 9, 10 New Years. I renewed my gym membership. That's most important. All right, y'all, enjoy your Saturday. Going to my uncle's house. We'll have some family time. Peace out.